Have you ever considered how the world of construction intertwines with the profound experience of grief? It may seem an unlikely pairing, yet life has a way of intertwining the most disparate elements. Today, we delve into a tale of personal loss, resilience, and the unanticipated sanctuary found amidst the hum of heavy machinery. Our story begins on a crisp autumn morning in the early 90s. Picture a young man named Frank, armed with a hard hat, steel-toed boots, and an insatiable thirst for knowledge. Fresh out of high school, he had just landed his first job at a bustling construction site. The world was his oyster, or so it seemed. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. As Frank's competence with heavy machinery grew, so did his love for the job. He relished the camaraderie, the daily challenges, and the tangible satisfaction of creating something from nothing. His enthusiasm was infectious, and he quickly became a well-respected figure on the site. But one day, an unexpected phone call cast a dark shadow over Frank's world. His mother, his only remaining family, had passed away suddenly. Devastated, he found himself engulfed in a tidal wave of grief. In an attempt to cope, Frank threw himself into his work with renewed vigor. The construction site became his refuge, the roar of the machines a soothing lullaby to his aching heart. He worked tirelessly, channeling his sorrow into the only thing that made sense: creating, building, constructing. As time passed, Frank found solace in the rhythmic routine of the construction site. Amidst the grief, he discovered an unexpected source of healing. He realized that, just as he was building structures from the ground up, he was also rebuilding himself piece by piece, day by day. Today, we've explored a poignant narrative of grief and resilience set against the backdrop of a construction site. We've seen how Frank, a young construction worker, used his passion for his job as a means to navigate through his personal loss. We've journeyed with him through the depths of despair and witnessed his courageous battle to find solace and meaning in the midst of sorrow. In reviewing the key points of our story, we understand that grief, while deeply personal, can manifest in unexpected ways and places. For Frank, the construction site was not just a workplace, but a sanctuary of healing. His story serves as a potent reminder that even in our darkest moments, we have the capacity to rebuild and recover. Remember, the hum of the machinery, the rhythm of construction, can be more than just noise. For some, like Frank, it might just be the soundtrack to healing. Life, much like a construction site, is a constant process of breaking down and building up. And in that process, we find our strength, resilience, and ultimately, our ability to continue amidst the rubble of our grief. So the next time you pass by a construction site, take a moment to consider the stories that might be unfolding there, beyond the noise and the dust. You might just find that it's a place of not just labor and construction, but also of healing and reconstruction.